I think most of you probably know by now, if you follow me along on social media, you know that I was at Scentsy home office last week. Oh my gosh, that was like a dream come true. I was in a magical place called Scentsy home office and attending Scentsy Director Bootcamp. And I wanted to just share some nuggets with all of you. So that's what this video is for. So if you're interested, get ready, get set, let's go. Hey friends, it is Jacqui Duran. I am back. I'm back from my whirlwind tour of Scentsy home office. That's right. I got to go for Scentsy Director Bootcamp. We were Bootcamp 40. Whoop whoop. Bootcamp 40 for life. I met the most amazing people. I met all of the home office staff, which was fantastic because if you guys are like me, you know, you hear their names in passing or on different pages and trainings and things like that, but it's just really, really nice to put a face to a name. And of course, getting to meet all the other amazing directors that were there. It was indescribable almost, the power of Scentsy at home office and during that boot camp. It was just, yeah, I was riding a Scentsy bubble all of last week. And then a long flight home with some layovers. And so it took me a few days to kind of not only come back to reality, but also to just come back from all the flying and the walking and all the things. So I am back, and of course I got a ton of training while I was there. We did some fragrance 101. So you may hear me in upcoming videos using some new terms because, yeah, that's right. I learned some things. I learned. And I wanted to share just some nuggets with you guys because this was an amazing experience for me. And you guys know I've been with Scentsy for over 7 years. And for one, when I joined, I never, ever would have even fathomed that not only would I become a Scentsy director and have a Scentsy business, but would I ever like go to home office or much less director bootcamp. So it was very surreal for me. And I want to, before I even go any further, to tell all of you that would really love to go. Guys, you have to make it a priority in your business. If this is truly a business for you, and if it's not, then it very well might be in the future. So keep this in the back of your mind that if this does become a business, or if this becomes something bigger than what you originally signed up for, like me, you need to make it a priority to get there. Because I mean, I was probably in that state of shock for like the first 24 hours that it was even happening. And then it was just like, oh, everything, all the things and the friendships were beyond measure. And I am so blessed and honored to really get to know what I now call my boot camp besties. I laughed with my husband before I went because it was like, oh my gosh, everybody talks about how I'm going to come out of this with all new best friends, right? I have no idea who these people are. Well, I knew a couple of them. I had no idea who the majority of these people are, or, you know, anything, whatever. I'm not really that outgoing, in-your-face person in real life. It may seem like I am on video, but in life, I'm not like that extrovert person, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, do the things, go back to the room. I hope to get lots of sleep. You know, as a mom and a wife, I'm like, oh, no chores, no dishes, no kids, no, oh my gosh, this is gonna be fantastic, right? I'm gonna be able to relax, maybe watch some TV in the hotel room. It's gonna be great. Yeah, no. I got there and it was beyond anything I ever could have imagined. And yes, it's real. It's real to come out to say that I now have best friends in my life that I never would have had I not gone. And second of all, that I never would have even before would have like come out of my shell like that. It was amazing. So I encourage you that when, if this is a business, when you become a Scentsy director, that you make it a priority to go to director boot camp. And just so you know, FYI, they usually do 2 sessions a year. One is usually in the spring, one is usually in the fall. So depending on when you promote to Scentsy director, you can then, you know, kind of figure out which would be the better session. If you miss that session, or for whatever reason you can't get there, don't worry, because you always have the opportunity to go. Okay, so even for me, if in 5 years I'm still a Scentsy director and I haven't done anything else with my business, then I can go again. So just because you maybe have been a director for a while, don't think that your opportunity has passed you by to go. You can still go. And even if you are a director, maybe you've been before, you can go again, space permitting, of course, with Scentsy. So make it a priority, guys, and get there, because it will change your business. And quite honestly, I know this is going to sound cliche, but it will change your life there. And you can check out those stories time and time again. So amazing things happen when you go to Scentsy Home Office. One of the great things, of course, is my boot camp workbook. You get, of course, the workbook when you go. And so all of the notes that I took during the sessions, all of the stuff is here, right? All of the goods. This is now my #1 resource at the moment, because not only did boot camp give me the ability to learn more about my business and more about particular things like fragrance and how warmers are made and things like that, right? And how the bars are made. Yes, we got to tour the distribution center and the manufacturing and all of that. So I've seen it all. I got to pick orders, you guys. I got to go and pick real orders. So it was fantastic being able to read the shipping slip and be able to go and pick the items and then come back and actually pack them with all the paper. Now I know where the paper comes from if you've watched any of my unboxing videos. Yeah, I got to do that. And then of course, when you pack boxes, you then get to sign them. So I was super excited just to sign boxes. And then we got to sign some starter kits. So for new consultants joining, we got on there with all of our Sharpies and we're writing as inspirational messages as we could and signing our names. And it was just amazing, you guys. But along with all of that experience, of course, I learned a ton of stuff. And let me tell you this one little fun fact, because you guys know I'm a corporate world dropout. Okay, I quit corporate world in January 2019 and said I'm going to work my Scentsy business full time. Really, it was my husband pushing me to do this because he believed in me. Thankfully, he did, because I really didn't. But I've been doing this full time this year, and I honestly could not be happier that this is a choice and this is where my life has taken me and where I am today. I feel honored, I feel blessed, I feel humbled, but I now feel like I have all the tools to truly help everybody else who wants to get to a Scentsy director, a Scentsy star director, and a Scentsy superstar director. So in case you're wondering, yes, Jacqui's interim goal is to promote to a star director, and then of course, cherry on the top, to superstar director. That is ultimately where my business will go. I now know this for a fact, right? I've written it down. I have my goals posted up here behind my mag. It's just right there, ready to go in my face every single day, reminding me of what my goals are. Those are my goals. This is where I want to be. And I've actually written down steps of how to get there, because that's important, right? Like when I first joined, and let's say I joined not just as a hobby, let's say I joined and was like, yeah, I'm going to be a director by this time next year. Boom, I'm getting this, right? Guys, you have to have steps, because I can dream all day long of being a superstar director. But if I don't take the steps required to get there, if I don't focus in on the specific tools to do this, then I won't get there. I won't get there. And as much as I thought, because again, in the corporate world, I was all about training. I was all about teaching and training. And that has always consumed my world, and I enjoy it. And it is my passion, which is why I started this YouTube channel in 2013 and continue it to this day. But a whole light bulb went off. Like, yes, I've been training, and yes, I had corporate skills of training, right? And college classes of teaching and training and mentoring and all of this great stuff. And I thought that I was doing absolutely everything right. But guys, nobody's perfect. Nobody's doing absolutely 100% every single thing right. And I realized that there were some things that I could improve upon. There were some ways in teaching and sharing and mentoring my team specifically, and all of you who follow me, that guys, there are some things that I can be doing better to help you achieve your goals. So that is now, it's on my action plan. It is now one of my primary areas of focus, is revising the way in which I teach and I train and I mentor. So if you aren't subscribed yet to this channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, because trust me, you'll want to be notified. And just know that things are going to be tweaked a little bit. Yes, I'm tweaking things just a little bit to literally break things down. You guys know that Scentsy is all about simplicity and generosity and authenticity. And honestly, my training, I need to go back to simplicity. I really do. It's one of the areas that I'm currently working on focusing, is simplicity. How can I bring it all back in, right? Because we can, again, have these huge goals, but you need to know how to get there. I talk about this a lot on my podcast, but I'll talk about it here too. It's the roadmap, right? We use the GPS almost, well, at least I do, if it's especially somewhere I've never been before. But even sometimes, you know, it's just like, wait a minute, how did we get there last time? Yeah, I'm using the GPS maps on my phone to show me step by step by step how to get there. I am. And so the same thing applies to working our business. The same thing applies to growing a team. The same thing applies to all that we do with our businesses every single day. And guys, every single step of the way is important, and every single step gets you closer to that ultimate goal. So we're going to be following these practices. We're going to put them into real life situations. We're really going to be breaking things down. And if you want some more motivational, more inspirational, more authenticity, if you will, then be sure to tune into my podcast. It is on iTunes and on Spotify and on SoundCloud. By the Bar. Yeah, bar, like in Scentsy bar. Not like it's happy hour and I'm at the bar, but by the bar, breaking it down, and hopefully, again, just giving you a little bit more of that inspiration and motivation to get yourself going where you want to go. So if you're ready to come along with me, if you're ready to step outside of that comfort zone, if you're ready to take your business to the next level, if you are ready to promote. So some things that we're going to be focusing on here on my channel is going to be truly bridging the gap of where you are today, where you want to be, and the steps that we need to do to get there. Grow with me, let's grow together. I can't wait, you guys. I cannot wait to share all of this with you. All right, stay tuned. Until next time, peace, love, happiness. Bye. Are you ready? Are you ready to have fun with me? Are you ready to grow with me? Let's grow together. I can't wait, you guys. I cannot wait to share all of this with you.